Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to another week, new week, Monday, March 21, 2022, 9 a.m. sharp, New York time, less than 30 minutes for the market to open. Hope that you all had a great weekend, some time to relax, to spend some time for yourself, with friends, family, and doing whatever you like. Hope that you are rested and ready for a new week. Starting with the week, it's mixed right now. We have Nasdaq that we are seeing live underperforming this morning, so is down more than the rest of the names. Is down almost 0.4% right now. We have SP 500 down 0.10%. The Russell is actually showing some relative strength today. Something to keep on watch. Where we stand right now, okay? The big question is where we stand. We had a huge move last week, okay? From Tuesday reversal by 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4 days on a row with the market going straight up. This makes things right now to start the week a little more tricky, because can we go for a day 5 and continue higher? Yes, we can. Of course, we can. Anything can happen, because we are right now depending on how the flow will go. Okay, we coming from short gamma to long gamma. And if we continue to see far out of the money calls getting bought, the dealers need to hedge the position, so they need to have some more long exposure, and they will keep buying more stocks. And yeah, we can go for day 5, 6, 7, whatever. Okay, but we need to see it. Okay, right now, what I've been suggesting for traders that got long last week, we got very nice longs, and also the short volatility trade was just spot on. If you are swing longing this, you should be trimming profits on the way. As long as it keeps making higher highs, you keep trimming on the way up. Reduce your risk, raise the stops on the rest, because in my opinion, we should have a pause here. Okay, we should consolidate the gains, because we are getting a little bit extended from the 8 and 21 day moving average. So we should consolidate here right now. My line in the sand to start the day is pre-market lows. And in my opinion, we should hold here. Otherwise, if we break down below these morning lows, we can fade to retest the 8 and 21 day moving average. And even though we are bullish, okay, because really we have big powerful 4-day moves. When I'll become bearish, I will only become bearish if somehow we break back below the 8 and 21 day moving average. Then I'll be back bearish. Otherwise, I'm dealing with this and giving a chance here for a kind of a possible double bottom. And but once again, I believe we need to consolidate. The most bullish, in my opinion, it would be to hold 50%. Okay, hold these morning lows, 50% on Friday candle, some consolidation here, flagging, and from there can trigger the next move for continuation pattern. But we need to see it, and for that, once again, what we need leaders. Okay, one of the names that we got last week on Tuesday, okay, on Tuesday it was down here. No, sorry, it was down here. Okay, Tuesday it was down here. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday here. Early in the morning we got calls 155. Okay, 155 for last week, for last Friday expiration. Calls 155. The price was at 151 on the stock. What a big move! Those calls gone for more for almost $10 in the money. And it was actually a 10 bagger, because we got those calls at 1, they got for more than 10. So yeah, close at 163.96 on Friday, and hit the I 164.48. So basically those calls 155 gone from 1 to 10, so 10 times the money. Now what? Now same thing as the rest of the names, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It would be healthy, some consolidation here. But if we go and extend above 164.5, My next biggest level, it's at $168, $169 there, and there I believe you should be sell most of your position and wait for the next setup. The other scenario is a possible consolidation here. Okay, and I'm keep the bull case while we are above 161.7. Okay, right now at 163. 5, so we are around here. Want to see if it 163 holds. If it fails below, we have 161.7. That's the 21-day moving average. And from there, seeing if somehow can try to take the Friday highs. It has room for upside, yes, and the biggest wall is around here, okay? That's the biggest supply zone. But once again, we need to see flow going and forcing shorts to cover the positions, and we can have more $5 upside. Yeah, we can. When I'll become bearish, I will become bearish if we break and go below Friday lows. So 159.7, it's my line in the sand. Why? It's Friday lows, but also it's the 8-day moving average. So I will only be bearish if we break down below here. For now, keeps the bull case pretty much intact. AMD, I'm liking AMD, okay. Big move last week, 1-2 days, a pause, okay, getting tight. I want to see if it's able to take out 115.4 and above that can go all the way above 120. So AMD, it will be one of the names that I'll be looking. It's lagging a little bit comparing with Nvidia, and I can talk about Nvidia right now. Nvidia had a powerful move, a bigger move than AMD, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Right now, Nvidia, I believe it should stall here. It's hitting 265. Above that, the next biggest level, 270. But in my opinion, if you got long last week on Tuesday, you should be selling most of your position, raising the stops on the rest. We have 260. The stock is at 266 right now, gapping up a little bit. You should be trimming profits on the way up. You should be trimming profits. And one of the names that is actually lagging a bit is AMD, and AMD can spend some time here consolidation, but above 115.42, looking here for a move into above 120. So AMD, it will be a focus. Boeing this morning is gapping down. Some news that there was a crash on a Boeing airplane, and we are already receiving some comments that that's not something by the manufacturer, okay, not a design or manufacturing issue. So what I want to see if it's able to hold right now at 183. It's gapping down here. I want to see if it holds 183, can try to bounce. 185 is the first level. Above that we have 189, 190 to fill the gap. Okay, so Boeing, it will be also a focus. If we break down below 183, then it's when I believe actually 182, it's when we can go and fill the gap at 180. So below 183, looking for below 182 and gap fill at 180. If 183 holds, okay, and if it goes above 185, looking here for a possible gap filling at 190. So Boeing, it will be also a focus. Last week we had a tremendous move on BABA. On Thursday we got some calls on BABA. I closed way too soon because on Friday, what a big move. It was consolidation here, some flagging, and on Friday it break and made a higher high at 111.74. Right now it will be my key resistance, and spending some time here between 102. Right now the stock at 103.69, around here. My line in the sand will be 102 first level and $100. I'll be a little more bearish if it breaks below $100. Otherwise, can spend some time here, some consolidation. Bull case needs above 112 for a continuation higher. For now, if you are long, congratulations, but it should be time to take your gains. Facebook, pretty much the same. Huge move last week after making here a double bottom into around 185, 186. Big move 1, 2, 3, 4 days, way above my expectations. If you are long, in my opinion, it's right now at 215. If you are long, you should be trimming gains. It should stall, okay? Can we go higher? Yes, next level to 20 if we extend, but on the way up you should be trimming gains, in my opinion, and not head to the long exposure. The time to head to the longs were last 2 weeks, okay, down here. On the move up, you trim and reduce your long exposure. And line in the sand, support, I keep the bull case while we are above 208, 209. So that keeps the bull case intact. If we break below 208, we have $202 to $200, and that will be my last line in the sand. I keep the bull case on Facebook while we are above $200. Otherwise, if we break below $200, then I'll flip bearish again, looking here for the gap fill at 192, but once again, I need to see it. My suggestion, on the way up, trim your gains. IWM today is actually showing some relative strength. Small caps showing some relative strength this morning. Another huge move, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Last week I got some put edges on IWM. All of those got stopped because once again, the market, I was testing the waters. Something that I usually do is testing the waters a little bit with small edges, trying to see if it fades. Those small edges got stopped, so I keep playing the long side, and that's why we flip into Apple calls, into the Cube calls, and some other names, because the market was actually pretty much holding the bid. But the move is getting extended, okay? So my line in the sand right now 207, line in the sand 2065, it's my line in the sand right now 207. If extends, I'm looking for $209, $210. But on the move up, 1, 2, 3, 4, today is day 5. If extends, look here for taking your gains, in my opinion, and possible fade back into the big support 206, 207. So keep it on your watch. JP Morgan also, it worked well from last week. I said last week, if 134 holds, look for a gap fill at 137, fill the gap, set the next level 140, it hit perfectly 140, it's where we are right now. So bull case continuation, and it keeps the bull case while we are above 138, okay, 138.5 is my bull case scenario. While we are above, looking here for some possible resume, it has lots of room for upside, and to keeping some momentum going into the financials. But if we break below 138.5, then I'll be a little more bearish, last line in the sand 136, and I will be extremely bearish below 136 for the gap fill at 133. But for now, keeping the bull case, at least for now, intact. Microsoft, it worked well. I said last week to look for the next big level, $299, $300. Closed exactly at $300 on Friday. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Green candles, 1, 2, 3 days after the breakout on Wednesday. Eating starts to get near a supply zone. Okay, so this is a supply zone. Right now at 298. I want to see if 298 is able to hold. If it holds 298, it can try a red to green move going above 301. But on the way up, 303, 305, you should be trimming profits on the way up and not adding to the position. My line in the sand, if we break below 295.6, okay, I'll be looking for some possible fading. We have Friday lows 292, we have the 8 and 21 day moving average down here at 291.5, that can act as support. When I'll be bearish, right now the stock pretty much bullish on the short term. I'll be bearish if it breaks below 291.5. Then I'll be bearish. First support here, the breakout, a retest on the breakout zone around 287, 288. And I'll be extremely bearish if we break below here with the next support around here. But once again, we need to see it. The cubes, it will be a focus. It's one of the biggest levels that I had, $350. It actually on Friday gone above, and the cubes was one of the names that I played. I believe it was on Thursday with the calls 345. They gone for more than $5 in the money, actually $6 in the money from Thursday entries. It was a beautiful trade showing some relative strength, but 1, 2, 3, 4 days. After the breakout, 1, 2, 3 days, big move in my opinion. If you are long, once again keep trimming your gains and expecting here some consolidation. Can it go higher? Yes, once again, anything can happen on this market. Can it go above 352? Yeah, we have 355, 357. That's one of the possible levels. But once again, the move is getting extended. So it's not time to have longs here, in my opinion. But or maybe for a scalp, yeah, that's possible. It's time for the long-term exposure to reduce a little bit the risk, reduce a bit the positions, wait for some consolidation, and from there we will reevaluate. Rivian, it was from Friday, it worked well. I said above 42, look for 45, and next level 48, 49. It hit 45 right now, 45.6 on the pre-market. If extends, looking for a possible move into the $48-50 area. So yeah, we can have more $4 to $5 move on Rivian. So also keep it on watch. SPY, pretty much the same. Very nice relative strength, holding above the N21 day moving average. But we are on day 1, 2, 3. Today day 4. Can we continue higher? Yes, needs to hold 444. If it holds 444, it can go the next biggest level, in my opinion, 450. But we need to see holding above 444. If it fails below 444, I have the first support, biggest support around 440, and below that we have Friday lows 437. Keeps the bull case pretty much intact, and we can even pull back even more. Okay, we have room. We are getting extended from the 8-day moving average 433, so watch out. We can pull back, and even if we pull back into the 8 and 21-day moving average, we are still bullish. When I'll be bearish, I'll be bearish if it breaks below the 8 and 21-day moving average $433, and even if we fade below that, my line in the sand will be the retest on the breakout, okay, around here. And even though we can resume back up, I'll be extremely bearish below here, below the retest for a possible failed breakout. But once again, right now the ball on the bull camp. Tesla, amazing the strength. We faded Tesla several times. On Friday it was just amazing because I got puts, I got calls, I got puts, I got calls. I believe I traded Tesla 4 times on Friday. And the biggest trade, it was actually a double on the calls 900, and it was a beautiful trade from 3 to more than 6, and it got even higher than that. Right now gapping up this morning 917, it's gapping up around here. So if you got long on Friday with me, you should be trimming your gains, in my opinion. It can extend, yes, the next biggest level around 950 if extends, but on the way up you should be trimming your gains once again. The biggest trade from last week, it was actually volatility. On Tuesday, I said volatility to top. It was 10 a.m. I said volatility probably top. And at 10:10 a.m. on Tuesday, 10:10 a.m., the stock was above $41. I shorted volatility with puts 30, okay? And right now, VXX at 24.8, so you could have gone, and I doubled the trade there. I doubled the money with VXX puts 30. They gone in the money. I doubled, got in, got out. It was a very beautiful trade to get my cash flow. But if you were swing longing when I said it topped above 40, from above 40 all the way into 24, congratulations. Okay, now what? In my opinion, you should be trimming your gains. On the way down, you should be trimming your gains. No interest here for now to get any new position here on VXX. Maybe if for an oversold bounce on VXX, yeah, it can happen. But for now, just keeping on watch going forward. So, a summary where we stand. We are on the bull camp overall. Looking for the overall picture, we are on the bull camp. Big move from last week, but that's one of the yellow flags. The move was just too big, too fast. In my opinion, it should consolidate the gains. We have room for upside, yes, but the longer we extend for the upside, the higher the odds we get a quick fade on some profit taking. Right now we continue to see some bid on the market, but no one really knows when they press the sell button to take profits from last week lows, and that's what I suggest you to do. Also, be mentally prepared for a possible pain trade. What is a pain trade? Is we have possible pain trades. We have for the shorts, okay? If we continue on Nasdaq and if we break right now and extend up, it's more pain for the shorts. They will need to continue to cover the positions. But one of the biggest painful trades is if we print here an inside day. Okay, that means that for both longs and shorts, they are not able to make money unless if you sell options premium. Okay, then you collect the premium. Be also mentally prepared for the day that will come where we are going to print some inside days for some consolidation. So be also very careful to buying options. Can be tricky, so be very careful with that. Get in, get out, try to ride, but don't hold the bag for too long because the volatility is having a big contraction as expected from Tuesday when it topped. And on the volatility getting contracted, also the options premium will get crashed. The implied volatility on those options will be crashed very, very fast, and you will lose money not only with the time decay but also with volatility crashing down. Okay, so also be very careful with that. With this said, time to go. If you are watching on YouTube, I hope that you like this video. Please give a like on the video. Hope that you enjoyed. From Monday to Friday 9 a.m. trying for 20 minutes to help the trading community. Hope that you enjoyed. And if you are on Discord, stay tuned because we are continuing live on Discord where we are going to see what kind of trades we can get during the day, and I will show you all the details what I'm doing real time. Okay, time to go. Wish you all a great trading, and see you all tomorrow 9 a.m. sharp on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.